name's Glyn Secker. I'm from the Executive Committee of Jews for Justice for Palestinians. We think it's really important to be part of this movement because we're very clear that Israel does not speak in our name. We reject entirely and absolutely what Israel is doing to the Palestinians. I've likened the situation in Gaza to a prison. It's almost a concentration camp now. If you put the situation around the other way, if you were to say, hypothetically, if Israel were surrounded by a number of Arab states, all of which were highly armed with the latest technology, and they had put a blockade around Israel for 7 years, such that it was put on a diet, living on starvation levels, had its services, water, power, fuel, communications, sewage systems periodically destroyed by aerial bombardment, and if diplomatic means had failed, would anyone in the world, if Israel was subjected to that oppression, anyone in the world complain if they tried to fight their way out of that? Of course they wouldn't. That's the situations of the people in Gaza. And it really is not correct, and it's not helpful, and it's not useful to talk about the Hamas organisation as a terrorist organisation, because that closes down discussion. Apart from the obvious fact that what Israel is doing now is terrorising the people of Gaza, the terrorist set of actions that they're taking, the fact is that you apply that label to the African National Congress, you can apply it to the IRA, to the Provisional IRA, to the FLN in Algeria, to the Mau Mau in Kenya. What happened with all those organisations? In the end, you have to negotiate with them to achieve a peace. That's what happened in Northern Ireland. I didn't like what the IRA were doing to civilians with the Birmingham bombs in England. That's how people are forced to behave if you cage them in and oppress them and repress them viciously for year after year after year. You generate and you create a desperate situation and desperate behaviour. That's what happened in Northern Ireland, that's what's happened in Gaza. Who's responsible? The people who have the power and the control over the circumstances. It's the British government in Ireland, it's the Israeli government, and their backers, the United States, in Gaza. They're the ones who have the power to make peace. They can lift the blockade, they can lift the occupation of the Palestinian territories. That's the way in which peace should occur, through a peaceful means.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Bye.